Jocelyn should have known that Brendan was up to something when he said he didn't want her to call the police. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chess for General Hospital, February 21st, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know your thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, I knew Brendan was up to something, so it was revealed on today's episode. Well, that's the one thing he wants. He probably wants more than that. But it was revealed on today's episode that he wants Jocelyn to be a WSB agent. And at the end of the episode, he said, what he said? Basically, he wants Jocelyn to think it's her idea. So basically, either way it goes, she gonna have to be a WSB agent. That's why he kept the doggone weapon. He over here trying to blackmail her. But he told that lady, I know her name, Corleek, ain't that what they said, Corleek? But he told her, she was like, do you want them to clean the whole place? He was like, yeah, except for one thing. What was the one thing? Because I don't think Dante and them found it, did they? Is he trying to frame somebody else or what? But yeah, I was thinking about it first, and I had wrote down before I seen all of the episodes. I was like, will Jason get blamed for Cyrus' death? But I should really say, will he get blamed for his disappearance? Because remember, Jason said in front of a lot of people that they would never be able to find your body. Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what he said? But the fact that Dante and them see that the place has been cleaned, there's not even no dust there, it should tell them that somebody professional did it. Now, Jason and them could have had it done. But okay, we're going to start with Chase and Brooklyn first. So Brooklyn and Chase were talking about the fact that she had a baby or whatever. At first, I thought he was going to be upset. But then he ended up saying it's not his business, certain things that she don't got to tell him and all this stuff. And I said, wait until he finds out about Dante. So she told him the part where she got pregnant when she was in school or whatever. She was 18 when she had the baby or whatever. And he was like, he got one question. What did he ask her? He ain't asked her the important stuff like who the father. I think he asked her was she okay or how she handling everything. He also said that he would help her look for the baby if she wanted to. Look like Monday's episode, she's talking to Lois and saying she told everything. I'm assuming she gonna tell that she didn't tell the part where Dante's the father. But now Brooklyn gonna start to look for her baby. Lois gonna have to confess, or it's gonna be revealed that Gio is I'm about to say the father. That Gio is the child or whatever. And I wonder if Chase is gonna be the one to mention to Dante that Brooklyn was pregnant before, and then that's when Dante gonna get to thinking. Sasha and Tracy. So basically, Tracy ain't learned yet to mind her doggone business. I knew. Either way it go, I was like, okay, you keep saying how you don't want nobody involved, the Quartermains, Sonny, Carly, Michael involved, and all this other stuff. One, I already talked about this part, but it's the fact that if you didn't want them to find out, you might want to stop trying to hold Willow accountable when you don't sleep with her husband and got pregnant. Stay out her face. But it's the second thing, now that you done told Tracy and that Cody done said it first, though, that Jason is the father. The baby still will be a Quartermain, and they still want something to do with it. Whether it's Michael or Jason, they still will be like, okay, it's the Quartermain and all this other stuff. Tracy proved that on today's episode. She asked this lady if she was planning on getting married and all this other stuff, questioning her about the baby, and said, now it's a Quartermain and all this stuff. Basically, she said she ain't gonna back down, that baby's a Quartermain. I said, you seen what she did with Willow now. Why you thought these folks was gonna back down? But I said these folks, well, really it's just Tracy as of right now, but we'll see. But yeah, Jason ends up coming in, and that's when Tracy was talking to Jason. He ends up telling her that Drew's coming after him. Look, he went to Drew. Well, that's Nick's right there. He went to Drew and asked for a truce for Sam's sake. Danny and Scout are siblings. They need each other as well as Rocco or whatever. He's talking about something. I don't care. That's basically what he said. I don't care nothing about that. Scout has me. She don't need her brothers. What you thought this was? She got Willow and the kids and everything. That's what the freak. He just said, I don't know what Drew's trying to do, but I'm assuming we gonna find out eventually. And nobody still ain't told nothing. We ain't seen Nina tell the truth or nothing like that. But basically, like I said, Drew didn't want nothing to do with no truth or nothing like that. He said, forget you, forget the Quartermains. He did have a good point once again when he said Jason has done worse. The whole family has done worse. But everybody ready to cut him off and everything like that. He's not a Quartermain. He ain't this and that. And he was like, he don't want nothing to do with the Quartermains. I was like, you forgetting. And he don't want Scout to have nothing to do with the Quartermains. And I was like, okay, Danny can still come over there and see Scout. I said, you can still bring her over. You could go pick her up. Well, you can't go to the Quartermains because they said you banned. But still, I was like, they still could have something to do with each other. But the point is, he just want Willow and Wiley and Amelia to be a part of his family. But he went to telling Jason his life story about how he came to town. He wondered what it would have been like if he was the one who was with the Quartermains instead of Jason and all this other stuff. I'm like, this dude actually I said, he asked you. Now he was just expressing himself and how he feel. But I said he asked you for a truce for y'all kids to get along and be able to see each other and all that. You over here giving your life story. Why you feel like they treated you? Why you feel like they treated you? How they treated you and everything. And he mentioned the fact that they was twins. And I said, I be forgetting that they twins. Elizabeth, Lulu, Laura, Aiden. So basically, Isaiah saying they don't know if Lucky's gonna make it. They tried, but they don't know how much he was injected with. Y'all know yesterday I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't work on him, but they don't know how much. I said he was trying to take Elizabeth out for real, for real. But yeah, so his heart kept stopping or whatever. But they, by the end of the episode, they end up saving him or whatever. But they still waiting on him to wake up. Dante, Anna, Jordan. So basically, they always standing there talking about Cyrus. He wanted to help them go get him or whatever. I said, dog, I think this would have been better if they actually got a chance to get Cyrus. I don't know what y'all think. Let me know down below. But yeah, they were just talking about that. Anna ended up making a call. No, before that, Jordan ends up telling them that Cyrus had connection to Austin. And I thought they knew that. Didn't somebody know that they was connected? I could have sworn somebody knew, but I don't know. But yeah, they found out that he had this cabin and they went there. They went there. It was spotless. It didn't have no dust, no nothing. That should have been a clear sign that the WSB or somebody was involved. And I knew Brendan, because we're leading up to Cyrus, Josh, Brendan, Corlette. Let me write it down. Corlette. So they replayed it and they showed Brendan walking in or whatever. And I don't know if he told her to pass him the weapon. I think so, because he had it. And he kept it in his doggone pocket. Then he took it to his office. I said, yeah, you up to something. I don't know what, but it was revealed on today's episode. Excuse me. But yeah, Brendan ends up revealing to Jocelyn that he was outside when it happened. She was like, you was outside or whatever. I said, she catch on fast. She caught on fast. She caught on that he was trying to use that against her and everything. He's like, no, they ain't like that. No. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I said, they desperate to recruit people, ain't they? Didn't one of them agents try to recruit Curtis? I was like, they desperate to recruit people. I think she realized, or either he confessed that he knew that Cyrus was the one that murdered what's his name, Dex or whatever. And she was like, you didn't tell the police or nothing like that. You could have did that. You could have called them. Then she wanted to call the police. What he said, either we can call the authorities or we could take care of this ourselves. And she wanted to know why he was doing all this. He ended up taking her to the office, telling her to wash up and clean up or whatever. He got the doggone weapon. And the way he was looking at it and everything, I was like, yeah, you up to something. Corlette came in after Jocelyn left, and she was like, what happened? He ends up saying that Jocelyn murdered Cyrus or whatever. And he was like, he didn't know that she had a weapon. But she came in, and they was talking or whatever. So he starts to slowly reveal what he wanted. He ends up saying that he wanted to watch her to see what she was going to do, how she would react and everything, because he feels like she'll be a great WSB agent. But before that, I think he told her not to tell nobody. I don't know if I said that part or not. But yeah, he wanted her to keep things to herself. I was like, she already was in the bathroom thinking about everything that happened, so she definitely going to end up telling somebody. Watch. But yeah, I said he either going to blackmail her or something. Then next thing you know, after she left, I don't know if she said no or what, but Corlette came back in, and that's when he was like, it's better if she thinks it's her idea. I said I knew it was gonna be some way that he messed up things between him and Carly. I thought it was gonna be the way where he trying to get Jason to work for him and everything like that, but no, he want to try to get her daughter. I said, yep, you can kiss Carly goodbye. But then again, we've seen her go back to men that them did worse, right? But yeah, what I want to know is, what did he have them leave behind? And who is Anna on the phone with? Because they show her on the preview for next week's episode, and she telling somebody to get down to the station. I don't know if it's Jason. I don't know if she going to question him. And I was like, he technically got an alibi, because around the time, if I'm not mistaken, around the time that Josh had shot Cyrus, wasn't he talking to Drew? But then again, it's Drew. Drew could be like, I wasn't with him. He wasn't with me or something like that. So, you know. That's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day. A great weekend, and be safe.